Excuse the deep breath. That was just my... I don't know what the hell that was. A moment while I set things up. It was a sigh, I guess, technically. Good, everything's up. So, it's been a long time since we've been in here. This is the current Creative Hub. It's nice. Not exactly summery. I guess it's like summer campish. If your summer thing is to go into the mountains instead of the beach. Which, as a child, that was a lot of my summers. We used to go up into Colorado, back to my birth state. We'd go visit probably one of the prettiest places in the world, up in the Rockies, in our Aspen and Boulder and freaking places like that. I loved Aspen. My idea was, if I was ever going to become a rich writer, which looks like it's not going to happen, I was going to be able to afford to live in Aspen, and I would never leave, ever. Aspen's so pretty. I mean, if I'm going to choose the Christo-fascist conservative state to live in, it might just be one that looks pretty. But, anyway, welcome to Fortnite with Sephiroth EX. This is Pride Stream 3. Now, we're going to have, actually, Pride streams all week long, likely. As well as doing missions. But I came in here because we needed to talk. We haven't been in here to talk in forever. And we'll talk about the skin here in a minute. The skin's important to Pride streams. It's on her shoes. Their shoes, sorry. It looks like, oh, it's just X's. I thought there were the cancer ribbons there for a minute. So we have issues, especially here in Texas. When I say Christo-fascist, I mean things in America are going downhill at a rapid pace. So, just to give an example, until 2003, it was illegal to be gay in Texas. Like, 100% illegal. If they found out you were gay, if they found out you were having any kind of homosexual intercourse, which they called the anti-sodomy law, you get fined and arrested. And in 2003, 2 guys were fined and arrested. And then they fought it, and, well, actually, no, that wasn't even 2003, that was like late 90s, they were finally arrested, but in 2003, their fight was won, and a Fed said that the sodomy law, or the anti-gay laws, were illegal, were unconstitutional, and he threw them out the window. It wasn't the last time that law would go to harm someone up until we were able to get freedom of gay marriage, and thus freedom of all homosexuality, and LGBT, or LGB at least, in America. The T are still fighting, and right now it doesn't look like they're going to have much of a chance as they attempt to illegalize the rest of us. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about, a handful of days ago, about a week ago, in Texas, we had the RNC, or Republican National Committee, here in Texas. I don't exactly remember which city it was in, where the Republicans, who are currently just primarily conservative fascists, gather together, pretend they're great people, and plan to do the next terrible thing. Their next terrible thing seems to be the eradication of the LGBTQ, the eradication of non-Christian religions, and just all over horribleness. They adopted 3 official stances. The first official stance was that the 2020 election was not legit. This is their official stance now, is that Biden isn't president. Therefore, they can do whatever the frick they want and not have to answer to the federal government at all. That means that the Republicans in Texas think they have power that supersedes the executive commander and all of the voters. They think they can just do whatever they want, no matter what anybody says. This is the kind of fascism that is only defeated by an armed revolution. That is where we're going to. A civil war, an armed revolution. A state where we either choose to live under tyranny, or we choose to fight against it. That is what they're forcing us to choose. There's no 2 sides to this. There's no playing the middle ground. It's complete fascism, or it's not fascism. That's it. You gotta remember, this kind of fascism is backed monetarily. The big old corporations, they love fascism. Corporate fascism will allow their empire to grow without question. For example, oil companies. Corporate fascism is in the Conservative Party, is allowing oil companies to price gouge undeterred. As I've mentioned before, I have family. One of them used to work for Thornton Oil. The other one used to own Ram Oil. I am quite aware that the price is being gouged over 100%. That means double. More than double. The last time I checked, the current price should be at about $2.3, $2.4 a gallon here in San Antonio, Texas. But the current price is around $5 here in San Antonio, Texas. That's it. That's the right there. So this big money comes and backs this Christio-fascism, conservatism, because it helps them make money. Whether it's the gas companies being able to price gouge as they wish, or the gun companies able to sell their guns on the street no matter how big the pile of dead children is. And the LGBT that the Christo-fascists hate, well, they see that money and they go, oh, well, then we're doing good. We should continue to hate the LGBTQ. So their second stance is the LGBTQ is an abnormal lifestyle. This isn't just an opinion, it's an official stance. That means that they plan to run their party on opposing LGBTQ rights. That means our rights will see a stripping, if not eradication. And that's just the beginning. That's just the beginning of total and complete genocide. They'll take away our rights, they'll take away our rights to exist, and then they'll force us not to exist. Whether that forcing takes place as a kind of conversion, maybe forcing all of us to go into conversion therapy. Which, by the way, if they force me into conversion therapy, I'll sit there and, I don't know, J.O. in front of the conversion therapist till they kick me out. You gotta do something extreme to frick over these jerk-offs. Or eradication. Because if you don't think these evil piles of garbage aren't 2 steps away from rounding us up into camps and killing us all, you haven't been paying attention. Because that's exactly the kind of people they are. They are the kind of people who round up groups of people and then get rid of them and then bury them in mass graves. And that's not something that would at all bother them or their kind. The people that would bother are either us, who are on our side, or the few Republicans who keep voting Republican despite the fact that their Republicans are now just fascist conservatives because of one thing or another, or because they've always voted Republican and they can't change their ways no matter how much it hurts and who it hurts, even if it hurts their family. For example, there are some people I know that vote Republican because abortion. They oppose abortion. So let me ask this, but they're not evil people. Maybe they're not anti-gay. Maybe they just they're anti-choice state, aka quote-unquote pro-life state, is the only reason they vote there. So let me ask you this, pro-lifers who aren't evil, the very few of you. So let me take a drink. If the Republicans, aka the conservatives, gave an actual shit about children living, wouldn't they do more to protect the actual living children? Wouldn't they care about the pile of dead babies with their heads turned into shrapnel in Uvalde? Wouldn't they do something about child poverty? Why are they about starving kids in school? Why are they against all this if they're so-called pro-life? It's because they're not pro-life, and they never have been for as long as I lived. The pro-lifers are anti-women, and that's it. That's all they are. They're not super Christians, except for the fact that they like to use Christianity as a form of control. And they don't care about that fetus any more than they care about the children. For example, back before I was born, I believe, I don't remember the exact year, was it 1960s? University of Texas had a shooter incident where a guy climbed up into the tower in the UT and shot a bunch of people. One of those people was actually a pregnant woman. The bullet went through the womb. The baby was killed as well as the woman. You would think the pro-lifers would be all over some kind of gun rights thing if it shot through a womb and killed a fetus. After all, that's just unwanted abortion, right? But they weren't. They didn't care because they were more concerned about gun rights than they were about that woman and that fetus. That's it. That's the talk. There's no argument here. This is fact. So we are going into a terrible time here in America, as we are all distracted by Russia's illegal war on the Ukraine and expansionist war and genocide. We allowed this Christo-fascist conservative party to raise up and gain more and more power. They basically became a thing of power after we got a black president. That is the trigger point. The trigger point was we had a black president, and they were a bunch of insecure POS racists, and they were like, no, we can't have that. And then we got the rights to marry as homosexuals, and there are a bunch of homophobic Christofascists like, no, we can't have that. So with all that, they became the primary conservative party. There's almost nobody who's not a conservative in the Republican Party left. People keep pointing to Liz Cheney because she's doing this thing where she isn't quite buttering Trump's butt like the rest of them. But if you look at her votes, she's just another conservative. She just has to be a little less crazy than the rest of them. She's not a grand, great, or awesome person. She can't replace the Conservative Party and make them better. She's one of them. She's just not Trump's lapdog, which pisses the rest of them off because they want everybody to be Trump's lapdog. He's their Jesus. He's their redneck swamp Nazi Jesus. Boy, howdy, that Jesus raised up from the swamp, lifted the folds of his gut, and said, I'll let you hate who you want if you make me president. Like my weird southern accent. I know I have a tint of a southern accent, but people here in San Antonio usually don't have one. So when you get over to like the Dallas area, that's thick. It was funny to hear my cousins move over there and suddenly get this thick accent and sound like they were all country stars. No offense, guys. It just happens to be the dialect of the area. San Antonio has a pretty, I don't know, middle of the road dialect when it comes to accents. It's all just very kind of monotone accents. You really wouldn't be able to place it too good, except for the few of us who have that ting of a southern accent. So yeah. Oh, someone. Oh, Sandy Hook is. So yeah, this is where we're going. Voting is important, but right now voting is being restricted. Georgia, Texas, Florida. They are making it to where it is impossible to fully count as a vote. For example, here in Texas, they have completely wiped out certain sections of liberal or non-white voting, to making rural, all-white conservative voting matter more than city votes that are mostly liberal. And this is what happens when you don't have 1v1 voting. All sectional voting should be eradicated for one vote equals one vote, and no one else, and no other bullshit electoral college shit is in the way. For example, there was a seat held by liberals for 100 years here in Texas. And after all the vote fixing, it was finally lost to Republicans. Not because the Republicans were the majority, not because the conservatives suddenly spoke to the people, but because they fixed the votes. Period. That's it. That's all it was. They fixed the votes. They're able to push how they are. What happens when the vote turns out to something they don't want? Well, let's look over at, what is it, New Mexico? I think it's New Mexico, where a fascist Proud Boy runs electorate and is refusing to qualify or verify a Democrat win. He's refusing, just outright. There's no question whether or not the Democrat won. There's no question of any kind of security issues or anything. The Democrat won wholeheartedly. But the Proud Boy fascist, the neo-Nazi, the white supremacist, because that's all Proud Boys are, the homomesiac or transmesiac, which means homosexual hater or trans hater, he refuses to move because he won't okay any liberal wins, ever. That kind of guy needs to be charged with obstruction of voting and thrown in jail for about 5 years just to prove a point that we don't allow assholes to fuck with our democracy. So we have a choice, us who aren't part of the Christo-fascist regime. We have a choice to make. Voting's coming up in November, and we'll see exactly what vote fixing does. And we'll likely lose all of our power. It'll probably all be eradicated to vote fixing and tampering, to the point that liberals just lose their power unless they're fake liberals like, say, Manchin or Sinema, who are actually conservatives in the Democrat Party. We'll lose our power. We'll lose our rights. They'll slowly strip everything from us. So our choice, literally, right now, our choice, as homosexuals, as bisexuals, as transgender, as liberals that just love freedom, as real Americans, these conservative flag worshippers could never really be. These nationalist fascists could never be. We have a choice. We can take the choice of doing nothing. Take the choice of current, a lot of us are anti-war, anti-fight, so we can take that choice, sit down and just let it happen, and, just ride our country to its doom, its destruction, its fascism, into its Nazi era. Well, then it'll eventually start expansion wars in Mexico and Canada, some shit like that, as they herald Russia's dominance. We could allow that. Or we could fight. We could get out there, we can march, we can riot, and we can get ready for civil war. Because as of right now, I don't see that there's a way around the oncoming heat, the oncoming war, the oncoming violence, the oncoming all-out just horribleness. There is a way out. That would be the conservatives wake the fuck up, grow the fuck up, and realize that this isn't a Christo-fascist state. So I said there were 3 official stances, by the way, before we go, and they did have a 3rd official stance. They consider Judaism an unofficial religion. That was their talk. Judaism, as in the Jews. They think that the religion of Judaism isn't a standard religion and shouldn't be one that holds power in America. And believe me, they'll target Islam next, but Islam's an easy target for them. They'll just go 9/11 and all that Islamophobia or Islamnesia, either one, will come back. But they just mentioned this in Judaism. I don't know if it was to further indicate that they're a bunch of white supremacists and Nazis, or if it's because Judaism right now is often since they're not a centralized evil cult religion like, say, evangelism and Catholicism, Judaism is often, the smaller sects are standing up for pro-abortion women and pro-LGBT people. They're like, we have religious freedom here in America, and our religious freedom says our people get the rights to abortion. Our people have the rights to be gay or trans and get what they deserve for it. And in America, as it stands, the Christo-fascists have empowered religions so much that, yes, all religions have that kind of power. Islam, Jewish, whatever. But if the conservatives are able to regulate that to where only Christians have the power, where the only straight white Christian nation, then all the power those religions, all the power Judaism has to help us, hell, all the power the Satanic Church has to help us, because they have that power currently, and they often stand against the fascism of the white light religions. Oh, the sun is actually going down. I think it's dark in here. Oh, it doesn't look like it. Weird. But all the power those other religions have to help us will go out the window, because they won't have any power anymore. And that's what the Christo-fascists want. To be the only ones in power. This is all a ploy to gain power. It always has been with Christian fascists. This is not really any different than, let's say, the any other time that Christians have gone on a rampage to control people, the Templars and whatnot. No different than then. It seems like every few centuries we have a time when Christians come up and try to conquer, rule the world, and kill thousands while they're at it, not millions. I think that it would be best if religion learns its place in America, and if we force it to learn its place. Everyone has a right to worship the religion they want to, as a private practice. But in no way, in no right, should they have any rights to dominate or rule other people with their own religious laws. Religious law needs to be outlawed. Religion in law needs to be outlawed. Religion anywhere attached to any government facility needs to be outlawed. No religion in schools connected to government funding. No religion in government activities. We need to just do out the national government prayer day. If they want to go on their evangelist TVs and do a prayer day, then they can do that. But it should not be something heralded by our government. There should be absolutely no rules that allow religion any kind of dominance or any kind of legal right over anybody else in this nation. That's something we need to fight for. Because the moment you take away all the religious power, the Christo-fascists, the Nazis, the Confederates, the Proud Boys, the white supremacists, they lose a lot of their power. A lot of their power comes from, but God said this right, even though, ironically, or unironically, God said no freaking thing. Did you know that in the original text of the Bibles, the ones that were created in the Bibles, 0% of them said, if you lie with a man, it is a sin? That was actually a mistranslation. A mistranslation led to Christo-fascist homophobia. That is it. And absolutely 0 of them mentioned transgenderism. And you're going to say transgenderism didn't exist back then. And I'm going to say I absolutely don't know, but transgenderism has been around for quite a while. And homosexuality has been around for even longer. So we're going to go into Fortnite now that I'm out of this rant, and we're going to go play. Hello? The frick is that? What is that, by the way? Huh. Interesting. Turn into the lobby. Yes. Good morning. I hope all of y'all are in good places, happy, healthy. If y'all have a recommendation of states that are completely fighting this Christo-fascist regime, please let us know. We know there are states that are so pro-abortion and they're allowing people to come over and get abortions from out of state. Share those. I'd like to know the full list of anti-Christo-fascism, anti-conservatism. Let us know where the good states are. So we have a ton, a complete and total ass ton of quests to do. That's just a cup. We have the Vibing quest, which can get us stuff. Actually, I think the Vibing quests are the hardest ones to get because you actually have to play a whole bunch to get them. This is why we're going to be streaming a whole bunch the next few days in an attempt to get these, because these are actually pretty cool, including a glider. A new way to find a party. And arena hype reset. Oh, that's dumb. Okay, let's just go. Oh. Hello. Are you serious? Are you even serious? Okay, so we'll deal with that in a minute. We'll deal with that later. I'll figure that out later. This is important. Everybody say hello to Tony. Tony is important because look at the descriptor. They're a classic throwback with style to spare. That is a non-binary, or sometimes trans, pronoun. There, they, not he, not her, there. When I saw this person in the store, it spoke to me because it looked like a non-binary skin. It has both feminine and male features. It's the cartoon form or not, it's difficult to tell if it originally is a male or female uh, skin. It obviously wears a bulky sweater to hide features. One other person I could think do that was Velma from Scooby Doo, because Velma was obviously top heavy, but because she was a shy, dorky gal, she wore a sweater to hide all her features. And we just learned the other day Velma's officially canonly lesbian. She might be bi, but I think she's lesbian. But yes, this is a non-binary character as far as I am aware, just mostly because the scripter does there. They are. And it's absolutely a cute skin. It's got just this kind of 90s dumb style 90s sweater that you'd see back in the 90s, late 80s. You got your torn jeans that are likely torn because of misuse rather than bought, but they could have been bought like that. Got a race stripe patch on them, and since they're a skater, it is mostly all damage done to them while skating. They have a skateboard with the orange theme on it. There's red X's everywhere. I don't know if the red X's are meant to be anything. I thought they looked like, ooh, look, they're shiny. I thought they looked like the cancer ribbon, but they're not. The breast cancer ribbon. They have this kind of mid-90s haircut, which was super popular with kids. Guys who didn't mind looking a little more effeminate wore it a bunch. Goths wore it. Skate punks wore it. It was very. I think I had a cousin who wore this kind of style, and I tried to imitate it once. I miss having hair. My hair is all leaving me. And the buttons in the back, there's really nothing there. There's some buttons we've seen before. I don't know. There's the llama button we've seen before, and the heart skeletons. I don't know what that one is. It looks like it says is, or it might be a room. It says is, right? Doesn't it? Is IS? If you know what that is, ice skate maybe. If you know what that means, I don't know. It says Ali, by the way. What's all the oops say on it? It isn't going to kickflip itself. Well, I mean, yeah. They also have a rollerblade, which rollerblades were huge in the 90s. I tried. I can roller skate. But like ice skating, I suck at rollerblading. They're heavy, bulky, hard to stand up on, and look like a good way to snap your ankles unless you're really freaking good at them. I probably still have my rollerblades, but I doubt they fit me. I love roller skating, though. Regular roller skating. Rollerblades were easier to use out and about on like the road and whatnot. They would take roads better than roller skates often did. I just gave them this, and this one because it's orange. Left the rainbow llama, put some stuff that looked like 90s stuff. He was old enough to have a boombox. I had one. I gave him this for the stupidity of it. Let's say something a 90s kid would do. Oh, and because you can't hear it, this is the distraction dance from Dad Stick Figure Game. Ivan. So we're gonna start off playing with them. They are officially part of the LGBT crew. I've also hearted. I think I gave them a heart, which puts them into our LGBT list. It looks like we got... Wait, I got it. Oh, this is a different one. So we got a new one. Two new pants. I see, Sir Luke. So this is what all those neon colors were. There's neon styles now. Okay, we'll get these all sorted out after we get their own. So what is the neon version of this looks like? Oh, okay, I see that is the neon version of this. So we only currently have the neon bone armor, neon brush, and neon cap. We need to unlock the quote-unquote neon, whatever the frick this is, bit. We have the neon thick bone. He's got a barcode on him. That's his neon style. We've got the neon octopus, which Looks like it's been spray painted. Neon bands, which kind of just look cool. And the neon blades are actually army style. Interesting. We got neon pants. This is very 90s. Whatever the hell this is. It's like this. Oh, you know what? This and this are similar, and I guess this is the second version of this one. It's painted white down there. And then we have torso, and then torso with neon colors on it, and a third one. There's more coming in 14 days, it looks like, which will probably be the next roll around. 14 days also releases Indiana Jones. I did get a little more just getting dailies done. Currently, I think the last thing you can do is get 9 and then buy him, and then we're on to this one, which will include Jones's second version. This is a third party, of course. It's a cute dance, actually. But we have the third party issue of not being able to hear what's going on. My God, the hiccups and the coughs all at the same time, and it's making me fucking nasty. So we'll deal with that later. Right now we're going to go in here as them and start off the day. We're not going to be paying attention to dailies. Oh. So we have a few. Complete quests in Island Hopper Row. Like this. Let's go ahead and start the Vibing quest first. These are how much we got, how long we got? 1 week. A few days probably. And then we also had that one. So let's go ahead and start on this. We did shoot. Fighting quest, I guess. That is called something else. What is it called? Fortnite community quest? Hopper. Well, no, that's not it. That's what this is. We have Hopper quests. That's not what I want. I don't want the Hopper quests. I want the community quests. Oh, it's Naruto, isn't it? Is it Naruto? I think it might be Naruto. Fortnite Naruto quests. You have to say it in specific dialect for Google to understand you, or it starts giving you just shit. Nindo 2022. Okay, let me say Nindo. Holy cow. We're going to be playing till 11, by the way, which only gives us a little under 3 hours right now. But since we're going to be doing it every day, that's fine. Ooh, here's one. Okay, we'll read that in a minute. Come on, give me the official Fortnite Nindo challenges. Thank you. Okay, so here's the Nindo challenges, by the way. This is not the right place. Give me Epic. Give me Epic. Holy cow. Nindo challenge. As someone who hasn't seen all of it, what does the Nindo mean? I hear Nindo, I think Nintendo. Like a short Nintendo, like NES. Or Ninten, for that matter. It's like the end of Ninten's name. Please let this be the official site. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 4 things to do. Our first one has to be every top to 5-6 finishes, meaning we have to get up to 6 or above every 5 top 6. Every 5 times we'll get a batch. So if you do that 5 times 9 is 45. So we need to do that 45 times even to get this first one. Our next one is every 24 storm circles survive, which is a little easier. 24 times 9 though is a lot. Holy cow. Oops. Get out of here. Our next one is every 20 fishes caught. 20 times 9 again is not a low amount, 180 fishes total, which is not terrible. That one would actually be the easiest. And lastly, every 18 eliminations, 18 times 9 again, so yeah. And you need all of those to get... Reward for completing 4th pass is a Suki in-game cosmetic credit. Reward for completing one of the 4th pass. So you get one of the 4th pass, and you get a wrap. If you get all the 4th pass, you get a glider, cosmetic glider. These are all based around the incoming Naruto stuff. I didn't actually get to see item shop last night, so let's see what's on. Nothing new right now. Dark Bomber, Adeline, Heist, The Order, Sister of the Imagined, and a bunch of stuff that's been on for a while. Nothing super new. Shall we go? Establish device uplink somewhere. I'm going to do it right here in the middle of freaking nowhere. Or, yeah. The rest of the place is probably busy. It's over here next to this gas station. It's been a while since we've done the uplink stuff. That was something we usually did when we were working at IO, against IO. I wonder what they would need uplinks for. I wonder if we're talking to Jonesy or the 7. I'm sorry, the Legend. Or the other 7. Actually, Jonesy himself is supposed to be off island. Again, I think that the Jonesy we saw in the trailer, who we are now in control of in our lockers, and the Foundation are both just copies. 0-point copies. 0-point copies can talk and act like they used to. That's why there's a Punker Jonesy and a Jonesy the First. Both who are copies of the same people are actually the same copies, but they act as different people. In case you're lost there, the First was Jonesy's very first job in here. That was his very first copy. Whereas Bunker Jonesy is what happened when the First lasted for an extremely long time in a bunker after the event, volcano event. He somehow outlived loops for a while. Uh-oh. What the frick? Imperial shuttle? I wasn't ready. What the hell is that? Oh, also there's a bunch of new places. But, somebody? It's landing down there. I guess Vader's on the map? That's freaking cool. I was going to ask why I was rumbling so much. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Bum, ba-da-da-dum. One of my favorite villains is in the map. Him and Sephiroth hold the same place in my heart. That is a Lambda type shuttle. One of the most common Imperial shuttles.
So you freed the 0 point. That's great. Or, you know, maybe it has a horrifying unintended consequence. It could go either way. It's probably the first thing, which reminds me, we should celebrate our decisive victory with a party. You get to the venue while I do some back-of-the-napkin astrophysics, just to be sure our doom is no longer impending.
Food consumables party. I hope everyone likes mushrooms, because that's usually what comes out of these. No consumables in here. Wait, there's a fish. there's one thing the island is not short on, it is mushrooms. But look, parties like fish, right? I'm actually gonna eat this, sorry guys. Where are you? Oh, I got 2 little fishes. I don't know. Let's go in here and see if there's any consumables. I don't know where consumables might be. I need 3 more. Ooh, I haven't played Fortnite in a few days. I feel all rusty. All rustic. Do none of you people pack food in your houses? Yeah, they all can pick that up. Oh, wait, there we go.
Wow, the setup crew did not do their jobs. Hey, can you finish this? I don't really host parties. I'm more of an esteemed guest of honor type of guy. Well, they didn't forget the party poppers. These things are the worst, but they're very effective at getting a party started. Why don't you guys set them off while I run these numbers again? Because that cannot be right.
Party poppers? Honestly, not sure what those are. I mean, I know what they are, but I don't know what they are in context to this game. Well, I'm sure Rape Cave is going to be empty and not hard to be alive in. I'm sure. Positive. Positive that's how that works. Wait a minute. Why am I in solos with builds? I haven't been here forever. Holy cow. Climb over that? Jesus. Is that the party popper?
Oh, these things are kind of fun when you're the popper instead of the poppy.
Oh, those are fireworks. It is so noisy in here, you're not going to be able to hear anything. Who is this we're talking to, by the way? Thank you.
Huh, maybe I would have liked these at my birthday after all.
Hey, look, it's the plane from Chapter 2. The, Ego plane? Can't interact with this one, that's weird. God. Okay, the very final one is not working for me. I don't know what the hell that is. Can't get the last party popper to go off. You leave the cave? Is that what happened? Yep, all of them are broken. We're going to actually leave, die, come back and pop, I guess. Yeah. That don't sound fun. This would actually be a perfect place for prop hunt. All this shit in here. Okay. Somebody kill me. So where were we? Last time we were discussing Pride stuff. We were on... Now, if I stay up till... Number 5, that helps me. So this... Oh wait, this is a new place we need to discover anyway. Oh, this is the X logjam. So, okay, story time. Logjam's tree roots bloomed into a new, smaller reality tree, and it is now switching between realities. There are 3 types of realities you've seen so far. One of them is this Grecian facility right here. Looks like a place out of Greece. It's unclear if this is taken out of time, which we've seen before. We've seen where it can be removed from time and put to this place, or just switched realities. This is actually pretty freaking big. I thought it was smaller. The other 2 places I know of are a kind of old west town mixed with the old log, like the old, not really log jam. It says log jam on it, but it's more or less mixed with guess I'll take this. Mixed with the holy cow! What the hell? What is with that big old freaking... Oh, because it's not going to have the correct map up there anyway, so they just cover it with the picture. This will be interesting. So yeah, it's switched between this, an Old West one that looks like Old West Tilted, or whatever you want to call it, that they had in Chapter 1 when they switched it, when Tilted got switched to an Old West station. And Pirate. It looks like the Pirate Crow from Chapter 1, but pre... Fortnite. Oh well, I needed to die anyway. I wish that they would give you the updates on this thing in-game, by the way. It'd be nice. So return to lobby and we'll go back to LGBT stuff. We'll just have to hope we do this. Heist. Oh, it's just in the store. Fortnite, more of this. More LGBT stuff during Pride Month. Come on. The LGBT up the store, you'll get a ton of freaking buys, I guarantee. The LGB that are like, no, don't feed the Empire when they give you Pride stuff. No, we're part of an Empire. Feed it so we're worth something. You have to accept the fact that we're part of the Empire and make LGBTQ part of that Empire so we are accepted and promoted, or otherwise they're just going to start to promote Christio-fascism. Oh, I want this. Okay. We're going to go back in and... Oh, wait, what the hell? It completed? I'm confused. I guess... This is a scientist. The cleanup crew captain I've been looking for. I'm afraid to ask what it means by cleanup crew. What are you gonna make me do, the scientist? Move all the way over here. Looks like we're really close to Sanctuary for this mission. I think it would be good to look up LGBTQ video game characters, because we've been through like cartoon characters. You could also do anime, just for fun. Hey, look. Ah, no, my balls are lagging again. Damn laggy balls. Oh, I put up a whole bunch of Pride stuff on the house, by the way. I have a flag I'm going to hang on my truck. I was going to hang on it permanently, but it won't stay on, so... I guess eventually we have to see what that's about. There's also a new thing over here, where I have my plants, so let's see what that's about. Gotta thank the bus driver. I have a way from you to update on that. Oh, we just got a level up, didn't we? I completely ignored that. We'll go look at it next drop. Before next drop. One of the first gliders to make any kind of music or noise, this one was. Like actual music noise. Other than typical glider noise.
About the old imagined order junk all over the place. We need a simple, fast solution, something anybody could do, even Peely. Got it. Turn this pile of junk into a modern art installation.
Destroyed old IO outposts. This is not an IO outpost. There should be one up here somewhere. I don't have any kind of weapon, so if I get accosted, we'll just drop right back in and try again. Come on, Palladium. Get your shiny pink button gear. Wait, damn right. That's her. That's her name. This is Singularity, but she's also one of the 7. Wait, no. I should be going from the top down to get as much as possible. So first thing's this. Even though those are put in by the partiers. Looks like someone's been camping here.
This is gonna take forever, and I have way more important things I need you to work on right now. I'm very busy with the very scary theoretical modeling, and I'm trusting you to handle this.
I do it all at one outpost? Yeah, I can. That didn't even work.
Wow. Is that a neo-Dadaist interpretation of the Fluxus movement? Because it's hideous. But a different type of hideous than it was before, so mission accomplished.
Freak scientist? Excuse me. Excuse me. Why? So far away. I'm probably not gonna make that one. Our goals is to survive, so let's go in here, grab some food. Come on, piggy. Good piggy. Now you're my piggy. None of that says, oh, chill. It looked like someone came and gone and this guy just wandered in. Oh, yes, please. Are you serious? One has to think who would be profiting off a civil war. The answer is, of course, the people who always profit off violence. Capitalists of violence, such as the gun industry. Hooray, there's a war. They'll sell billions. They're perfectly comfortable with us killing each other, as long as they get their deep pockets filled. I'm not going to sit here and pretend there's any good behind gun money. Those people are corrupt and evil, and there's just nothing. Am I still in? I am still in build. Oh, I don't need that. Okay, so we need to sit in a bush. We're gonna do the bad thing and sit in a bush for a minute while we talk. Let's look it up here, guys. We have a small list here. So there's Ellie from The Last of Us. She's a lesbian who was involved with Diana, of course. Diana actually is one of me, a bisexual. Ellie was, I guess, referenced as lesbian in the original game, and then in the DLC, I think it was DLC, or in the, I don't remember if it was DLC or if it was just like a here's the past events of what happened. part it showed some pre-game sections where it showed her and girls she used to like back before shit hit the fan and she was shoved out into the world of mushroom zombies. Gay Tony, of course. Now, like everybody else that is the main character in GTA, Gay Tony isn't a good person. But Gay Tony is actually gay in the game. Let's hit this thing. This is the 10 most powerful LGBTQ characters in game. Tell me why Tyler is no mystery. Tell me why I made waves with this protagonist, Tyler Ronan. This is, by the way, this is CBR.com. I've never even heard of him. Tyler is a trans man whose identity does not influence the narrative at all, just like any other character. So he's a trans man, but the fact that he's a trans man isn't actually, isn't put out there as something weird or something that will indicate some kind of irregularity. He's just a trans man and is treated as normal, which is great. I was thinking of writing a series of kid-friendly pro-LGBT books. Stuff that would get banned here in Texas immediately, but stuff that would teach kids to accept people the way some of the people around here wouldn't want you to accept us. It's just an idea I had. I don't know if it'll get off the ground. Every time I have that idea, I have that... What, is it freaking Sesame Street with the Sunny Days song stuck in my head? I think that's it. We'll sit in here for a bit. I know where else I had this hurdle, but it's just outside. At the same point, the game never tries to put his identity in the background. It is right there. Even though the game is about discovering hidden truths, Taylor is never once treated like he is keeping a secret or is a secret himself. The best part? He's the first transgender person to ever be the lead of a major mainstream video game from a large publisher. Who published? Tell me why. I have no idea. Mass Effect Commander Shepard. So, Commander Shepard is one of those unique individuals, as in his sexuality is what you want it to be. He can be a complete straight lady player. He could be homosexual guy healer. Though I think that in the first game there's only one gay relationship you can do. I'm not sure about the next few games. Actually, don't know. I technically got in a relationship with my first Commander Shepard with Tali, and capped it with her because she's so freaking adorable, and I feel bad for not doing it. If once they got in a relationship, ruining that was going to be a little, just make me feel bad for that, because she's just so, like, out of all of the other characters, she's super innocent. It's a very wholesome relationship between those two, as wholesome as it gets in that game. But yeah, Commander Shepard, you can be in a relationship with a guy, you can be in a relationship with girls, you can be in a relationship with non-humans. For example, there's, I forgot the name of the alien race. The blue squid-headed ladies are a race of only female aliens. Like, I don't think there's any actual males in their group. They all look like humanoid females, and they don't reproduce normally. They get genetic material by touching others or something like that. Sort of like Kif off friggin' Futurama. No, you already know about this. Last of Us and 2? Oh. Well, that was interesting. Oh, blasters are back. Hello. So we talked about The Last of Us, Grand Theft Auto, Anthony, which is Gay Tony. Dragon Age is again made by the Mass Effect people, and like the Mass Effect people, it doesn't freaking indicate the main character's sexuality. It kind of just lets you do whatever the hell you want with it. Oh, I need help. I need help. He doesn't have any health. Shit. Damn. Didn't jump the second time. Oh well. Return to the lobby, because I think we at least got 5 stars out of that. Oh, Dragon Age includes trans males. One such trans man is Crimius Crim Axlesi, is treated no differently than anyone else in the series, not to mention being inferior to the mercenary who worked his way up to second in command of the highly respected Bulldraggers. I did not know. I actually haven't played Dragon Age, much as I like Mass Effect. Never really got into the Dragon Age series. Pass. I have 7 now. I need 9. The Knight. Space Knight. Okay. We're gonna do establish with the scientist. So, big tree, huh? Scientist wants to know about the big tree, huh? This is like on the freaking road. What the hell? Whatever it says. Borderlands 3. The Beastmaster of Borderlands 3 needs no introductions, fancy text, or further explanations. FL4K is non-binary, and was suggested to be as such by a non-binary member of the game's development team. The soldier Lorelei, who is incredibly important throughout the story, is voiced by a trans woman. The developers wanted to entertain the world, so they were going to make sure the characters reflected as many members of the world as possible. Fallout 2. Fallout 2 is still the top-down thing way back in the day. Fallout 2 had it all. Crime, ring, slavery, survival, weird post-nuclear Fallout, apocalyptic storylines, prostitution, and a whole slew of other dark themes that other games wouldn't dare to touch. There's also a point in the way that a player can end up in a shotgun wedding. The game does not care at all who the player decides to pick as their face character. If it happened to be Chista, well, it was about to become a lesbian wedding. Oh, so you're in a shotgun wedding with a woman, but they're not, you're a guy or a woman. So I guess technically, okay, so Fallout 2, I'm pretty sure is at least mid 90s. So I guess that's pretty forward thinking for back in the day. And if anyone was like, yeah, there's gay in this, they'll be like, well, first, we didn't even think about that. And oh, look, the snow's been cleared out around. Is that the Old West one? Anyway, the snow's cleared out around the tree thing. There's another tree sprouting tilted right about here-ish, I think. Somewhere around here. You see a tree in the road. There it is. I don't know if it'll be... I don't think it'll be doing anything to Tilted unless it's the explanation to Tilted's extra towers changing every once in a while. Cat, I see you. You stay out of that cabinet. You're not cabinet cat. Get out of the switchboard. Get over here, you butt. Teach your owns. What the hell? He looked at me and then went right back to getting in the cabinet. Cats just looked.
I love saving reality as much as the next guy, but if I had known it would eventually lead to me studying plants like some punted squaring seed freak, I would have weighed my pros and cons a little longer. But here we are. So, can you find a seed for me? I need to run some tests.
A question, actually. So yeah, there is some reflective ability in the things. What are you complaining about? Is it because I said you couldn't be over there in the cabinet? Is that why you ran out in my face right there, ma'am? Sir? Collect a reality seed from Reality Pod. Oh, huzzah. You could have just sent me to the freaking Reality Pod. Where's the tree? Where's the free tree? Whoa, where am I? Oh. Clown bulb areas. Okay, so it has to be from Reality Seed Pod. Okay. Seed pod, where the, oh god. Is the frick of the seed pod? I love seed pods. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm in build mode. There's seed pod. Don't bother me, I won't bother y'all, that's how it is. Need to land. Don't make me plant a tree. Please don't make me plant the tree. I have my tree where I want it.
Can't believe I'm about to participate in this joke science. Maybe it reacts to different biomes. Plants do that, right?
Okay. Double okay. Gravity Falls did not work. Where the frick am I? Let's put it tilted in. Yeah, eat my piggy. Ah, yes, car. This is all we need is a car. Car with giant ass tires. I would like to keep Party Royale on, I really would, but the last few times I've been marked as copyright infringement by the assholes at YouTube has been because of Party Royale music that's just technically Fortnite music. I can get over to Rocky, I can grab another car. Got a weekly quest. Got 3 weekly quests. Got an arm. I already got that arm. I already got that arm. Don't ever let me drive. There's like always seeds right here. Mine's over there actually. Yeah, I know. I'll check it out next time. I need to see what that new location is anyway. They used to be the temple. I don't know if they did something to the temple. It used to be a temple, not the temple. It wasn't like the sun temple. I always see those fans. And I always think...
Throw the seed for me. It should either take root, or open a rift, or destroy time. It's hard to say.
We'll throw it right next to my other tree then, because I'm not... I'm doing all my hard work of keeping this seed over here. Are you kidding? Okay, goodbye, reality tree. No, no, stop.
Now, we play the waiting game, and the watering game, and the pruning game. It's all the plant games.
Ooh, I have no more bullets. Hey, let's see how long we can last here now. seconds. Okay, so my tree's technically in the same place. Probably not as good as the place it was earlier, but whatever. Can't wait to do it. Let's get some kills out of the way, huh? I'm gonna make it without using this, but I'm afraid that if I get up here and get into a fight, or there's everybody else is busy shooting at each other. I'm so okay. See, you look so disturbed, but there's no way you can hear all this going on. I have earphones on. Say, I have super kitty hearing. Super kitty. Why is it I bring down my phone so I can look at it and you're on my phone? You're not electronic cat. You're not. You don't know how to play games. There's so much shit going on all around me. Purple. 23 seconds. 22 seconds. Oh yeah. Overwatch Tracer. Overwatch Tracer was identified as a lesbian a while back and has a girlfriend back home within the comic books, comic series. Online comics? E-comics? I don't know. I don't know if they're actually technically comic books or there's e-comic books, whatever. I see a frozen banana. Teach your own soul on, dude. You're cute and all. There's shit going on here. Hopefully I chase them off. I would have liked to finish them off, but I'm hoping that maybe with... Why did the storm sound like the 0 point? Tell me that didn't sound like the 0 point. The bag going on here, it's not. Reality Tree's gonna tear apart reality, or gonna completely convert reality, or gonna introduce an alien species that likes purple plants. Hey, wait a minute. Remembers all the purple around the alien spaceships? And shards of the 0 point. Actually, yeah, these shards of 0 point released an alien world that looked a lot like the world the 0 point releasing currently. So one's got to wonder. That was 53, which... Oh, we don't have over shield in here. That's actually just shield. Okay. Yeah, think I don't see you, but I totally see you. Oh, let's make sure they know we see them. That would have been hilarious if I got her right there and knocked her out of the sky. I know you're doing... What do they call this? What do they call it when the cats do like that happy massage dance on things when they're happy? He's doing it on my leg, and he's tearing up my pajamas. There's a word for it. Why does my brain not work? I've owned cats for years. I used to work at a pet's hotel. I know what it's called. And I can't think of the word. Oh, that's not really useful. Damn, your phone's so loud I can hear you through my earphones, dude. Why are you so happy? He's probably happy to be up here. I'm sleeping downstairs because we have a dog who's technically bordering ancient as far as age goes. And he can't come upstairs anymore. He can barely walk. We had to get these little booties for him to walk with because his right leg has become so bad the doctor thinks it's arthritis, so he's been favoring that leg toward the poor leg has like no muscle in it. So we got some booties to walk. He's pulling off the booties. The guy walks perfectly fine when he has the booties on, but he'll pull off the booties because I guess they annoy him, and then he can't walk anymore. So I have to stay downstairs because he obviously can't climb the stairs while no one else is here. And so I haven't been up here, and I'm keeping my bedrooms locked, because if you own cats, you know that if you unlock your bedrooms, and you just allow them to have free roam, they will get into so much shit. I have Squeaky, who likes to get into my electronics and mess with power cords, turn off the power to everything just by using the switch. Don't ask me how. She just uses the switch on the power thing and turns off the power thing, and now none of my shit has power. But, I'll for you in this. One coming up from behind, that's for sure. Well, guys, this is it. It's the final circle. I think his piggy's gonna die. Oh shit. Ha, got the frozen banana. Pride win. That should have done a good chunk of kills there too. I think I killed quite a few people, at least like 5. Victory crown! Yay, we got the victory crown emote. Now we got 0. We already had the victory crown emote. It's still 0. We've now got the snap. What did we get for that? I don't know what we got for that. Weekly quest? We now got the military looking Insecto Blade. And 15 battle stars. Holy caramoli. So we can definitely get you and get you all set up. Come here, Mr. Modern Knight. He's okay. I think I'd like it better if he had like a second suit that was just knight armor instead of modern knight looking stuff. Well, whatever. Plus a strong air cloak. You didn't want to go to the Malix outfit because of his weird cloak. He has the sword. He has this thing. By the way, the lance is back. And I don't think he has jack when it comes to this. Why not? That's good enough. Kinda. And I won't have a lot on this, but he does have one thing right now, and then we'll figure the rest out later. We'll replace it with one of these. The rest of it we'll figure out later. At long last, my quest is complete. I don't know why that descriptor is there, but okay. We'll save you down here, dude, and then we'll figure out all your other emotes later. But now we're going back to the LGB Pride collection. Oh my god. It's gonna do this until I go look at this. Happy I looked at it. Okay, we have a device uplink near reality tree again. More scientist stuff. So for him, we just grabbed a seed and planted a seed. And now he wants more reality stuff. This is like a good place to land. Oh, while we're waiting to go in, we'll stick with builds. I haven't played builds forever. It's kind of fun. Life is Strange Rachel saved Chloe. Life is Strange puts their LGBTQ characters right into the forefront of the game, and the protagonist Rachel is saving her childhood friend Chloe from being murdered when she learns she has the power to turn back time. Chloe is constantly reminding the player that she has had feelings for Rachel. The other character will appear throughout the colorful story to remind her not everyone is straight. I haven't actually played, so I don't know that game. I know about it, but I honestly don't know in it. Developers of Tekken 6 has never officially come out with a statement on Leo, but there are some good reasons to suspect their inclusion. Leo is given the ability to equip both male and female pools, and wears some solidarity to gender bending acquire. Oh, so he's they are the only one that can technically cross-dress or gender bend in their suits of wares. Their name was released as being Eleanor Kleisen, potentially giving a hint at the birth assignment. In other words, maybe even trans, playing as a male, born as a female. That is so loud in my ears. We'll go land with them eventually and see exactly how fast Darth Vader can kick her ass. How fast do you think he can kick her ass, Chief? I bet you get his sword, lightsaber. His laser sword, as Luke called it in one of the last games. Last movies. It's hilarious, it said laser sword. I bet you Mark came up with that one. Hey, I should call it a laser sword. It's like the most disrespectful thing you could call a lightsaber. Creators. Okay. Mark's, I have all the power. Actually, he would go he laughed like the Joker. But don't ask me to laugh like the Joker. I find out that if I talk like this and I put it through a filter in a voice application that says boy, it kind of sounds like Darth Vader's inflection.
First things first, everything is fine, and you should not tell anyone otherwise. I'm definitely not concerned about the sudden explosion of biodiverse flora across the island. I'm sending you out to get these energy scans of the reality tree just for fun. Got it? It's fun!
I'm glad they got him to do the scientist in the replacement. I don't even remember the scientist's first original voice in the Season X. Honestly don't. But this scientist is fun. Oh boy. This gives you quite the height. So where exactly we're supposed to be getting these scans? Over by this damn log cabin, which actually is usually pretty busy. One of these days we're gonna get a kill. I got a kill with the tree, and I need to get a kill with the rocks. Just go down there, roll on someone, something will be like, oh. When we get towards the end, I'll go ahead and look back on my whole account for that thing we're doing, and I'll tell you where I am on the very first one. I'll actually look through all of them and see if I got any badges. I didn't know that was a weekly class, but okay. Palladium has me destroying things, and it's rewarding me with toy parts. The tree seems louder, and it definitely has 0-point energy sound to it.
Well, that's a lot of 0-point energy. And the roots are pulsating ominously. It's cool.
Scan the route between Reality Tree and Reality Bloom. Pulsating ominously. Are you pulsating? Don't look like you're pulsating, but okay. I don't have a car, but I can have a pig. Come on, pig. There goes my DMC, yeah. Doesn't matter that I'm singing it, because these copyright people are full of shit. Oh, I thought we were going to get the bloom. We're actually getting this fruit.
spawn some data to crunch on as a snack.
So, I believe the pig has more stamina, by the way. But the wolf goes faster. And bites harder. So, if you're looking for something to get you further distance, the pig probably holds it. But if you're looking for something that'll get you somewhere faster and might be better in an attack, the wolf has it. That said, I did see a short the other day on I think these are being marked in visual range too. I don't know why I'm getting off my pick to do this.
This is fine. The 0 point is just doing its thing. What thing is that exactly? Why am I not saying thing instead of thang? Look, it's a secret. I can't get over how normal my stress level is feeling right now.
Well, the storm is coming, but that's a big but. We have one of these.
It's time to root around in the dirt like a loam-loving garden monger. Again.
Oh, harvest fruit from reality saplings. You mean my stuff? Oh my god. If we see a reality sapling on the way in, we'll grab one. Oh, look, it's the ship one. Oh, speaking of, nope, nothing there. Sounds like he's dying. The minute he's gonna lay down and then die in the storm. Sorry, Pipig. Ow. Ball hole kicked me out midair. The frick am I not seeing? Okay, I'm fine with that. Now I can go get my fruit. Did I disturb you by petting you, G? I'm sorry. Go back to licking your balls. You get any stars out of that? I don't know if I got anything to get me stars. 5 stars. Next up. 18 stars. Did I buy that guy and then forget to get the rest of it? Same battle pass 7 rewards. Base reward. I already got the base reward. What's the other base rewards? Okay. When the golf thing that I this maybe? This has to be the base item. Nope. Okay, we can get money, of course, because I used up all my money. And I got a 4 left. This place belongs to him. I got 0. So let's go ahead and give him that ball. You know, I kind of like the glasses. Pretty sure this is just complaining about that. What are you complaining about? Oh, you. Save. He doesn't have a wrap, right? Oh, he does. he's full up. Which reminds me, I need to actually get his raft. Oh, already got his raft into here. See what other rafts we miss? We already have a raft on him? Yeah, we do. And that is added on new rafts. I'm pretty sure we have him as well. Somewhere up here. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, everybody's been wrapped. Oh wait, calm down there. Got more Vivin quests. What time are we at right now? We are at 9:30. Okay, we got an hour and a half to go. Chicharrones. Could have done more, but I will double a little late. I'm worth the wake up late. Right, Chi? Waking up late, it's worth it. Harvest fruit from reality trees. Saplings. So scan the trees. Now he wants us to harvest the fruit to see what happens. The reality saplings give us material and equipment, which makes absolutely no sense, but it is porting it in from somewhere. We have to make notice, by the way, that the IO is gone, but someone is still laying treasures around. Or are they just re-looping? Because in the Among Us mode, we learned that it was IO that relayed treasures and items around the base so we could fight it out. Got our pink and blue blade. Actually kind of an invert theatrical picture of the blade. Our trans-colored robot android girl. Our rainbow backbling. Oops, I sprayed the person in the eyes. That freaks me out every time it comes by because a vibration hits my controller. Hello? Really? I can't tell if that noise that goes off there after it lands is part of the ship thing, or part of the zero tree, or part of the 0 point. It's just always going off after the ship lands. Too much noise. Wait, where's my tree? Oh my god, why did I go over here? Tree is over here. Well, there's a tree. Oh yeah, they've changed it, by the way. Gosh darn it. To where... if... Sorry, I'm suddenly paying attention to leaving this guy behind. Gimme, not a bad outload for one. Anyway, they change it to where, depending on the epicness or the rank of what you're getting, from each tree you'll get less of it. For example, if you go for a completely... if your tree is epic, it'll now only produce one fruit. Also, apparently, if someone grabs your fruit, you'll know. Do I not have any fruit? Did someone grab all my fruit? I came here to grab my fruit, and I have no fruit. Oh, no, I have a legendary.
Now, turns out if you take care of these things, they grow. I need to talk to someone. Someone who speaks plant.
Okay, next device uplink. Tilted Towers area, huh? This is a scientist again? I'm a brave volunteer to sacrifice in the name of science. Wait, what? Well, who sacrificed and what? Oh, and this weapon has 0 point, broken 0 point from, I want to say the Hunter season, but I'm not entirely sure. This is pink and blue. Llamas, we should be able to ride llamas, that'd be cool. Albeit they're not the most best thing to ride. What you pooping out, huh? Can I have your poop? Well, if pooping breaks, he must be constipated. Someone get this boy laxatives. Oh, he's pooping his brakes. Here, boy. That one could have done it, but it missed.
I have a plan to get us a man on the inside of all this reality tree 0 point stuff. You've met Bush Ranger, right? Plant guy, struggles with grammar, willing to sign any release form I give him?
Yes.
I
Wait,
secured
what?
permission to take a clipping, maybe a fingernail, of his newest form to the reality tree, just to see what happens.
I think that was the song from the Neo season after the volcano event, where it shows Jonesy the First. We were pretty sure Jonesy the First, and Peely down in the bunker right before he turns Peely into a Peely shake, Peely smoothie. All I gotta say is R.I.P. Peely. This is Bushmaster?
Oh, if you wouldn't mind, could you take our brave volunteer to the big scary tree radiating 0 point energy?
I mean, sure, whatever. I don't know why my map glitched out like that. So I think these tires give you extra buoyancy. They don't make you last forever, but they do like you last on the water for a while, especially compared to not having them. About a quarter tank left, we can make it. See, look at that, I'm still floating. Unless they change it to where it makes it last forever, it didn't used to. And now everybody dead. As I crashed to a tree. Oh no. Now this is gonna be a busy area and I don't have a lot of weapons, I'm probably gonna die.
journal, dream journal, maybe a vision board. Oh, you did. Let's see what you got. Darkness, darkness, big scary. Huh.
Come on, hit the gas station.
You want to help me grab some 0-point energy readings? I could use a sounding board.
Yeah, I got it, and I didn't even see it.
So, the 0-point energy across the island is unprecedented. Best case scenario, we publish a brilliant paper and get a ton of awards. Worst case scenario? Well, you can guess.
Goodbye, Felicia. Stole your wool. Ow, you butt. You're supposed to be scared of the wolf. Oh, I am missing out on all 0-point readings. I didn't catch one in my next... We're going to go into the storm here. As you know, we're not. We're going to catch that next time. We're going to last so we can get some of this other stuff going. We got to survive. We got to kill. We're back in Tilted. Oh, one of you. Oh boy, I'm dead. Or not. That counts as 2 kills, that counts as 2 kills. Good. Going somewhere I can hide. There's a bush in here I can hide in. Completely out of bullets, by the way. There's a bullet. That'll work. What was that noise? No. All seriousness, what was that noise? It was like a shield popping up in no build mode or some shit. Oh, I need it is. A bit of Uzi bullets, please. Thank you. Gotta thank the game when it's this nice to you. second, so we gotta move. I'm not sure what happened here. Oh, big. We're down to 3. Can we get another win? 2 wins in 1 game, improbable. Okay, so we know the fighting's over here. We come in and freaking, unless this is. Where did my shotgun go? Woo! the hell did he go? The bot not realize it was in there? Just run away? Was that a bot? Did a bot make it all the way to the end? Yeah, I'm gonna say build mode's pretty fun with the vault stuff on. I'm gonna keep on it today. A hostile reflection error. I'm on this side, but it's reflecting my rainbow. Even though it's showing that side of the thing in stream. Return to the Liberty. Let's see who else it has related here. Who the hell is Pavarti Holcomb? I don't know who that is, so we're going to actually click on him. Click on him. I guess we can't. Someone named Pavarti Holcomb is LGBT. And now we have a new link called the best LGBTQIA characters. We're going to ignore any of the ones we've already seen. I love this outfit, by the way. Come to like it. I didn't get any stars. Boo. 0 point in devices, so we need 3 more. We could just go up here and get these 3 in a row. Yeah, we'll do that. So we'll go ahead and get this one, then this one, and then that one. Sounds good. This one I'm not even sure in the water. This one says it's outside the water. Good thing scientists is smart enough to start putting devices out. So Steph from Life is Strange is a minor character and a major character in the prequel. She is unapologetically gay and nerdy, and her down-to-earth personality made her even more likable. She's brought back in the newest Liz game, True Colors, where she's the main character, as well as the love interest. She's a main character and a love interest, or they bring her back with a love interest. Because I'm not sure, falling in love with yourself is a good idea when it comes to time traveling issues. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. I don't know how that works. I have a feeling that the moment y'all would try to do something, they would, like, open a hole in space and time and create a singularity that swallow the Earth in mere minutes. Bike. There it is. It is in stream. My mistake. Excuse you?
I feel like the 0 point is trying to tell us something. And if I don't figure it out in time, who will?
Yo, Mom. If the 0 point isn't... If the zero point appears to be making the reality tree, but could the reality tree be made by someone else and it's actually absorbing 0 point data energy? Maybe the 0 point energy is just flowing with the river. It's like that's just excess energy, and it just happens to be feeding the reality tree. I don't know. Honestly, don't. This is all just, me talking out my ass. I didn't get a crown, did I? I'm pretty sure I didn't get a crown.
I'm beginning to think that maybe freeing the 0 point was a mistake. I thought I had all this math missed something. Ultimately, if something goes really, really wrong, it's my fault.
Okay, let's go over here to this trailer. At least we can check our map in peace. Clomberries are around. We know there's a dead Clombo. Are the Clombos gone forever? Where are we? Coney Island would be the closest place to establish an uplink. The scientist. I know how much you love weapon testing. Okay, so while he's dealing with 0 point shit, he's gonna have his weapon testing. Hopefully it's with this gun. Ooh. What wrap is this? I don't know, but it's pretty. Very spray paint looking. Could it be a spray paint like wrap? Possibly. I don't know. Don't think it's a new one. I have no idea what wrap this is. Oh. You're welcome, friend in a ball. I'm not even going to try and kill friend in the ball unless they try to kill me. Because they're in a ball, and why should I ruin his fun? Oh, what did I say? I was going to do it unless they did it. Now they're doing it. Friend in a ball, I saved your bacon. And this is how you repay me by saving your bacon. That's what you get for betraying me. I saved your bacon, lady. Ooh, quit rolling. Revenge of the log. I know I need to catch fish too. We'll do that out of the day. I'll come and do a fishing stream. Use that up so no one else can. Always a strategy. Be with other people. That actually surprisingly goes pretty well with this outfit for some reason. Like, I know her skin's not the same color, but it's close enough to where it matches a little. Seems more of like a pinkish, purplish going on there. Oh wait, Turnkle.
I've got some great news. The reality tree is barfing up weird weapons I don't understand. So, should we try them out? Mostly for scientific research, but also, you know, they're weapons, and we're here, and they're here, so why not?
Hello. I don't know where to get the Star Wars weapons. Honestly. Tornado! We haven't seen a tornado in a while. Okay, I think we need to actually land near a Star Wars person for the Star Wars weapons. I don't know. I haven't got one out except for... But technically the reality tree isn't barking up Star Wars weapons if the Star Wars... What the frick was that? A road sign? If the Star Wars people would have given us Star Wars weapons. Also, it's going to get very loud here in a minute. I apologize. I don't actually want to get up in the tornado. I just want to see its destruction. Everything around it. Also, look, they show up on the map now, which is pretty damn cool. I saw a cool video the other day where there was a tornado, I want to say somewhere in China, and it was breaking a bunch of stuff, and it took out some power, and then did something I've never seen before. I've watched lots of tornado videos, but you can see giant flamey sparks flying up into the tornado. Not quite like Fire Nado style, and not in the fictional style either. Like in that one really fictional Storm Chaser movie, making fun of his. But it looks pretty cool. You can see the sparks up in the evening tornado. Taking out fences. Where are we going? Not picking up a lot of stuff. Not going anywhere important by the looks of it. The gas station I once tore through in a cool video I had. It appears to be heading for the circle, but I don't know if it does that. I like coming across random items it lays down. Like, if it doesn't destroy that trunk, it just lays it down randomly. Those are always fun. I'm so glad these are back. Head on a swivel, we're in an area full of, like, okay, it's a Chandler change one. I was like, why is that one there? Because it does all the colors. And this one's also a color change one. I could not do that. What the heck is that? Oh, we're going through some buildings now. Now it's getting all full of crap. Oh no, set me down. That's cool, it's stuck into the ground like, oh no, it's picking it back up now. But yeah, it seems to have headed towards the circle. Also, it's taking out all the cords. And whatever that is. Woo! Wanted that. Ah. Yeah, but I wanted that treasure chest. Oh, it's actually a 7. Oh, what the frick? Who shot at me? I guess I could just waste this. 90 feet out. Someone was killed right next to me. I heard that. Oh, that is stupid as shit. I mean, so the FDA has just banned e-cigarette jewels. Now, they do it because it's tied to teen vaping, which I understand we need to get a hold on the teen vaping. But at the same time, like, a lot of e-cigarettes like that are how some of us got out of smoking. I used blue. E-cigarettes are no more dangerous than actual cigarettes. In fact, it's a lot less dangerous than actual cigarettes. In all technicality, there shouldn't be a ban on them if there's not a ban on cigarettes. I'm all for, banning cigarettes, whatever. It's the worst drug ever. They could ban them and replace them with marijuana. Something that does something for you, something that's beneficial, and something that hurts you a lot less. In fact, if you take the non-smokable version or the vaping version, it hurts you pretty much not at all. I keep forgetting I have a crown on my head. I don't think I have level 1. Okay, we're going to... Still 0, right? Still 0. Did you see how terribly I aimed there? Sharp weapons, my ass. Three people are left. I know one's to my right. They're all down there. Yes. Ooh, I am bracing way too hard against my cabinet there. I'm not over my server. Get kicked off the internet. Where could Banana Boy be? Oh, Banana Boy. It's just me and you, boy. Where could giant bluey banana be? That one landed. That one's landed, I guess. Where's our blueberry banana? Yeah, I got my 1 crown. I get at least 1 crown a season. She. Hey, that's supposed to go up to 1. There you go. Just to show him he's my 1. He's my like leader. And the highlight. It's funny, we can ban cigarettes because teens use them to vape, even though they are not put out for teens and they shouldn't be sold to teens. But we're not banning guns, even though they're piling up dead kids and the vaping isn't killing teens. It seems like our that's new. There's a brand new bush ranger. Just add water and let part of the woodsy sit. Okay. Cool. I don't have woodsy. I don't have Jewel. Not Jewel. Whatever his name is. Not exactly pride colors. Yellow and green and purple. Let's try this. The yellow, green, and purple flag. That is... The frick is this? A Mardi Gras flag? Okay. No, the Mardi Gras is not part of the LGBT, though plenty of us take place in it. Or take place in it. You know. You know. Oh, he's out now. Something we did. Unlocked him. We only have 5. We do, however, have a new one of these to do. Also, did we give what's his name his fall? It shows someone I'm not familiar with. I'm not entirely sure who that is. She's at a reality tree, but I don't think it's the reality tree. It's too small. It looks like one of our trees just mixed with reality. Possibly like the reality tree over in Logjam that's growing next to Tilted and one other place now. But I don't know. Also, they seem to be infested with reality butterflies, which we know are technically... I don't think they're bad. They saved us from being inside the 0 point that one time. I'm assuming if they hadn't brought us out, we'd have been torn apart and thrown into different realities and pieces. Hello? She's not supposed to be purple. She's supposed to be... this, because it's kind of trans style. Colors. So what is her axe at right now? You got changed back. What the hell? I'm not a huge fan of her blonde bangs in the style, but whatever. Whatever floats her boat. So Vibing says I need to damage opponents using Star Wars weapons. Let's see what happens. Damage opponent using Star Wars weapons. Yes, I meant that. She's like, I'm sorry, I'm not sure you were talking to me. I can't do that. Sorry, Hal, cannot do that. Yes, but where do you get the Star Wars weapons? Do I have to land next to the freaking Star Wars guys? Or is it, like... excuse me. Need to beat Vader to pick up the Star Wars weapon. Sorry, I'm reading. Oh, so any of the docking bays. So I just need to pick a docking bay Darth Vader's not at, and I get a Star Wars weapon there. Okay. Look, guys, a 1. So proud of my... Where's my 1? There it is. So proud of my 1. I'd like to go to that one over there. That one's way out of the way. Let's hopefully Vader doesn't land there, huh? Hello. I was reading that. Oh my god, why do you keep reloading? Okay. Eldregard von Helsvelg. That's very German. Oh, so here's something. I don't know if we talked about this before, but let's go through it in depth. Oh, I guess we did talk about it before in our history thing, but you may or may not know, but in case you missed the last one, Germany held the very, original, I think it was Germany, somewhere around Germany, held... Where's the landing? No, don't land in the one I chose. Okay, good, yeah, you go down there. That's fine, you go there. Anyway, Germany held one of the first, gay trans clinics. It was an LGBTQ clinic. A scientist and medical professional held it to study and help people. He helped people transition, he did surgeries, and he helped people with LGBT lifestyle choices, health, and stuff like that. He promoted the idea that homosexuality wasn't just some abnormal anomaly ideal that Christians had pushed up until then, but that it was just a natural lifestyle and there was nothing wrong with them. The same with transgendered. When World War II got kicked into high gear, though, they were very anti-gay, anti-trans, fascist. They were Catholic-centered group. And they did attack all the homosexuals, all the transgenders. They rounded up male transgenders. They rounded up all the homosexuals, imprisoned them, killed them, whatnot. What are these? Big explosion in my face. I like these little tints. These are cool. Sorry, sir. You trying to shoot me with a combat sig that far away? What the hell? He did a pretty good job at it too. Let's pretend we haven't moved yet. And we've done 100 damage now. But yeah, well, in that he was out of country touring in America, for that matter, when Germany went their full anti-LGBT route, and his place was raided. They abused and arrested. I don't know if they killed any of them. All of his workers, because a lot of his workers were part of the Pi group. A lot of them were trans, because trans people couldn't find places to work at that time. But he was out, and he didn't return because, of course, he'd be persecuted by the evil fascist Nazi regime. That's why we fight and talk so loudly against the conservatives. Conservatives are that evil fascist Nazi regime. They're the exact same people. They want the exact same endgame. If you think that they won't turn on race the moment they get everything else, you're foolish. They will turn on race. The moment everything else is taken care of, black people, Mexicans, Jewish people, they will become targets too, because this is who we're dealing with. It's the same exact evil. Why can't I hit you? Oh, hello. I'm almost dared just to pick up, like, health items. Hello, Original Jonesy. Oh, I could have you on my team. Come with me, Original Jonesy, to see if you're any good. Better than your actual person counterpart, maybe? Definitely noisy. I'm mostly opening chests for the EXP. Low on bonus, I still need about 200 more. 101. Again, the reality tree isn't marving up this weapon. He's having us test. They've been brought here by the Empire. Oh, looky looky. Nice. Oh my god, this thing is trash. Frick, Jones, you scared the shit out of me. The hell are you doing? Stop vaulting.
Still have all the body parts you had before? Good. Some of these things look like they could take a hand off.
I'm assuming he saw about the lightsaber. They've been on an island before, twice now. This is the third time on the island, and the only lightsaber currently is Darth Vader's lightsaber, as far as I'm aware. But that makes it... Oh, no, there's Sith lightsabers were on here before, duh. Just makes it his lightsaber this time. I don't know if the Sith lightsaber was Darth Vader's style back then or not. What time is it? 10:30? We still got about 30 minutes? Okay. Device uplink. We're going to the Joneses. Yeah, look over here. Okay, apparently Eldregard von Helsing is a character who possesses love for Byleth, no matter Byleth's gender. I know Byleth is in friggin' Smash. I don't know if their gender is chosen in game or they switch it. I have no idea how that works. I don't play Fire Emblem. I only really know Fire Emblem is that really annoying game that the Smash Brothers creator was so obsessed with. It has the most characters of all games in Smash Brothers. Hey, side rant, Smash Brothers rant. So, whenever Nintendo releases its next series, what is that red? You see that red, right? Oh, that's a ship. Okay. So whenever Nintendo releases its next series, or its next system, and then Smash Brothers has to come out again, other than porting the current Smash Brothers over and just reworking all the graphics, since they're going to lose all of those nice juicy rights they have to almost everything that's not Nintendo, they could just go all out on Nintendo editions.
We've got some visitors. Foundation calls them stormtroopers. I call them also stormtroopers. I'm too busy to hand out nicknames for free. I'd like to find out why these guys are here. I suspect it's related to the 0 Point's ongoing freedom issues.
No, I am almost positive Vader's hunting that Obi-Wan. Almost positive. Not like 100% positive, but I'm pretty sure that's what's going on here. What? I mean, something that controls all reality and is the Empire, and for that matter, is Darth Vader. Yeah, maybe they have some interest in the 0 Point if they learn what it's about. But technically, the first time the Empire was here, they were just chasing the Millennium Falcon. The second time the Empire was here, they were just hired by I.O. So there's a good chance that when they got hired by I.O., they were... Sorry, around for like the weapons and whatnot. It's a good chance that when they were hired by I.O., they were given some information on 0 Point to make it worth their while. At that point, it was very obvious I.O. didn't really care what happened to 0 Point. This is a cool looking base, actually. Spoonful of boulder. Let's see how far it goes. Well, that was disappointing. What was that noise? Okay, whatever. I maybe crossed the path to whoever that was and I had to come back down and finish this so they kicked my ass. Seem to be busy, so I'm cool. By the way, I hear this is Logjam over here, by the way. The newest Logjam. Logjam's moved since it got TP'd out. This is the newer Logjam, and this is where you can find the saw blades. If it wasn't for absolute destruction going on over there, I would be totally forgetting saw blades. Right now we have missions. Wait, where can I aim? There we go. The hell? It has some issues today. It's always been a little funky. Okay. Hurt his balls. Poor puppy. I think they've upped his stamina? Oh shit. Don't eat my puppy, shark. Run, puppy. The shark wants to eat you. Don't ask why there's a shark in the lake. Just accept it and run. Run, puppy, run. Oh no, I chose the wrong one. Hopefully nobody's here. Hopefully whoever took this place has taken his weapon and gone. We'll just get to see the Lambish class shuttle really up close. Yeah, it looks like everybody here is dead.
It sounds like the Zero Point brought an ultra-powerful relic from their reality to the island.
Wait, so Zero Point got something over here? What's the ultra powerful relic? Huh. Huh. Oh, well, I might have to wait too long. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Oh. See's Fire Emblem love interest being gay or not depends on what your character's sexuality is, and no one has it. It's like in other worlds, in other realities, maybe homosexuality without the white light religions ruining everything isn't considered a crime, isn't considered abnormal. It's just something everybody can be. Maybe there is no array of rainbow stuff because homosexuality is the same thing as heterosexuality. There's no difference in those kind of realities. That'd be a nice place to live, where you could just not have hateful religious people trying to kill you. But of course, that still happens in these games. They're just different type of religious people. I don't really play Fire Emblem again. Biden. Did it say anime? Wait, what the hell? Well, I meet Amy. The scientist. Hello, I'm very that scientist sent me. Don't you love the scientist? Don't know who that is off the top of my head. The previous Amy. Is that one of our new ones? Let's go down to the Joneses first. And who is Amy? You Amy? Oh, you're Adriana. Are you Amy? You're Evie. Who the lip nipple is Amy? Okay, no idea who Amy is. Yeah, I know. I need to change the thing on her shirt. It's not exactly a rainbow, is it? It's that stupid rainbow emote that doesn't have all the colors in it. Do I have that as my thing too? I can tell. Looks like our night guy might be from some cyberpunk era with that background. You know, you could break it there, but you can't break it up here. Come up here. Spray. Okay, energy up here that you just have to spray it on if you don't like it. But hopefully no one else does that. It's just weird that every loop they're reset into space and they had to come back down. Also, it's weird that Lambda class shuttles do have hyperspace ability. I find it a little weird that they don't have a Star Destroyer they're launching from, since a certain Dark Lord has a Star Destroyer. It's all his own. Currently in Obi-Wan. And I'm reading the Vader series, more of the Vader series. Really fun. If you haven't read all the Vader series, they're really good novels. I mean, comic books. Comicals? They're either long-ass comic books or novels. Comic novels, whatever you want to call them. I think if I ever get my books up and going, or any kind of story, I could have one in here. Mithril, hire me. Imagine one of our characters in here.
Hello, I am the scientist's artificial machine intelligence engine, Amy.
Uh,
I am the scientist's favorite, so it has been programmed, and so it shall be.
that sounds like...
The relic is in possession of a Darth Vader, and our only option is to take it back by force.
How am I still alive? I had to defeat Darth Vader. Okay. That's gonna be something you have to do right when you land. You have to fly over to him, grab weapons, and then take him on, and I hope he doesn't kill you, I guess. Where's our friend? Right, my bye hero. Got the pink, got the purple, and got the blue. Ooh, yes, please. That. Um. That. And run. I swear I heard building next to me. I don't know who it was. Anyway, I made the main because the main colors on the buy flag, pink and blue, are the largest. It's the main color of her suit, while the purple is the smallest. Unless I remember that correctly, because I'm dyslexic and dumb. I'm pretty sure that's right. So I put that on her belt, her mask, and her hair. Am that far away? Really, shotgun? Oh, you must have been injured, poor lady. Oh, shit. Someone's coming. I remember the plunger. I missed the plunger. Like your own very personal zip line. Tornado is inside the circle, but barely. This will likely be our last drop. It is 10:50 something, so as soon as we die here, we'll be over. I will check the, see if I got any badges before I go. Haven't heard that in a while. Bam, bam. Nothing like a ton of bullets in the bazonka. Oh, wait, that was the boobs. I don't remember. I'm just using Markiplier. I don't know. This one has been very good to me today. I'll not be ditching this weapon right now. So, it looks like tomorrow we'll be dropping it to you. Do you finish this off, maybe? Today's Thursday, right? Today's Wednesday. That's tough. Today's Thursday, that's right. We did have the weekly roll around. So tomorrow we'll drop in to continue vibing quests and maybe a pride stream. And any weeklies we haven't done yet. One got shot. You've been very good to me, little SMG. That must be... Oh, we got another seed pod right here now. Hello. This is the new place, and there's a tree supposed to be sprouting somewhere around here. We definitely got seed pods. I don't see the tree, though. Someone's tree over here. For the XP and the ammo. Oh. Is that a bot? They were being very weird. So another thing these trees do is give you lots of shielding capabilities. And I've exposed where I am currently. Back it off. We're at 8 out of 8. These guys. Pull up or pull up. Okay. Are we heading to the reality tree, or has it already been swallowed by the storm? So reality fall's about to get semi-swallowed by the storm. Oh, the battery's low. Good news is... Oh fuck, he's got Darth Vader's lightsaber. Where the frick is he? No, I thought he came down. He threw that at a funny angle. Does the thing bounce? Okay, exciting final match, at least. Let's see who else it shows in here. Isabel from Dragon Age 2. Everyone romanceful in the game is bi. Again, it's like that worlds where there is no meaning of sexuality because it's not considered abnormal. That's how reality should be, but white light religions have ruined reality in efforts of control and domination. Christophasis and whatnot. More Dragon Age. I'm not sure I'm going to have Dragon Age because while they are technically bisexual for LGBTQ, to them it's a normal life thing. Same with Liara and her race. Her race are all female, but they can reproduce, I believe, with either male or female other species. That's how they, I think, primarily reproduce. Here's this Parvati Holchrome one, I don't know. Parvati is an example of an outwardly asexual character. How about you give me a game? It looks like Far Cry facials. It doesn't even tell me what game this is. Ace people really need more representation. I'm good with that. They can do that. And they're right, they do. So it doesn't say who Parvati Holchrome is. If you know who that is, Obsidian. Obsidian is the name of the game, I'm assuming? No, Obsidian's the name of the creators. It's Obsidian, the people from... shoot. They're from Bethesda, right? They're the people who do Fallout New Vegas. So maybe Fallout New Vegas, these graphics look too modern. So I don't know. They have a few new games. Are they the ones behind Outer Worlds? They might be the ones behind Outer Worlds. There might be some from Outer Worlds. Well, that's all they have here. And I gotta get going and get ready for work. Unfortunately, I have my regular work. I don't make any money doing this. We're going back to the Nintendo to see if I made any... I received the Focus Gara in-game cosmetic emoticon. I got an emoticon. I received the Oromaruchu Smile in-game emoticon. You've earned 2 more badges. Congrats. So, on the path to Itachi, aka top 5 to 6... Every 5 top 6 finishes, I have not earned a badge yet. Taboo. In Path to Gara, every 24 circles, I have earned the first badge, which got me the emoticon. In Path to Hinata, I have got no badges, which is 20 fishes because I haven't fished at all. And in the Path of Orochimaru, I have my first badge. And his is every 18 eliminations. So it appears that Gara and Oromaruchu will be the easiest normal one, so I have to say once I get to fishing, 20 fishes isn't too hard. I like fishing in the game, so it shouldn't be too hard to do. 2, I still need all of, I don't know, it doesn't tell me how far I am towards a new badge. Badges, we don't need no stinking badges. Hello, I've got myself stuck now. There we go. Nada is finished in the top. Gara is 24 survive. Gara's about survival. Nada's about fishing for some reason. And Orange Ponchu is about killing people, which makes sense. Okay, so that is it for today. I have to go get ready for work here. Gotta get going so I can get something to eat as well. And get a sleepy kitty out of my room. Oh, and we just happen to be back on our non-binary character that we started with. Irony. I said irony wrong. I said irony funny. But we will be back tomorrow, most likely, unless I'm extremely exhausted, it'll be the day after tomorrow, but likely we'll be back tomorrow. Where's my schedule? And we'll do some more Fortnite. If we're not back tomorrow, we'll definitely be back Saturday. I'm also looking forward to my son to come back, so as soon as my son comes back, he takes priority. But he'll go to his mom soon, most likely. I miss him. It's been like a good almost a week since he's been gone. And it's kind of boring at this house all by myself. With nothing but animals. But we're going to go ahead and leave it today. We'll be back tomorrow morning. We'll likely do Friday, Saturday, Sunday if I'm alone. Up until we get all these quests done. On the Vibing quest, we need to defeat Darth Vader, and then that's it. We'll have 11 days for the next Vibing quest. We didn't get the daily quest done, but whatever. Weekly quests, we have 3. Impulse and Immune Shockwave Grenade shouldn't be too hard. Jump off a diving board should be super easy, and reach max shield at a temple. Be at a temple when you reach max shields. Okay. I don't honestly know what that's about, but okay. And then 6 days before the next roll around, so Wednesday? Do the next roll around, I guess. Whereas the next Vibing quest will be 11 days, so Wednesday will come back, and then one day is 11 days from now. Actually, more 12 days. So that's going to be Thursday again, because that's 6 days plus 20 hours. So Thursday next week, and then what is 12 days from now? Tuesday, July the 5th. So we'll be in our new month. And out of Pride by the time the new Vibing quests come back. So we'll be doing Pride for the rest of this month. Stream, just going through different Pride things for funs or for seriousness. We'll be talking about political stuff and whatnot. And before we go, we can actually look here. We got a whole bunch of people. Rustler, saddle up, partner. Rustler's finest livestock wrangler Still Farm has ever seen, and she's lending her beast drafts and abilities to help you 10 items of wildlife. I guess she's here to train you how to ride the pigs and the wolves. The Paradigm, I call her Palladium all the time. Why do I call her Palladium all the time? Where does that come from? The Paradigm, her Legions of No, one of the 7. Hello, she helped us. So apparently, according to the comic books, she joined with the IO to defeat the monster and was rescued from a prison to do so. And that's why the Origin, I think it is, or the Foundation, one of them, I think it's the Origin, or a lot of them don't trust her. During that fight, she also broke 0 Point, which they are supposed to be safeguarding. So that means that she was part of the 7 way back before the monster event too. So she was Singularity after she was Paradigm. Singularity, I guess, was her IO name. Sunbird, an astronomer for ages. Sunbird has arrived at the island, determined to continue her complete mapping of the stars in the universe. It'll take a while. There's a lot of them. She's been here since Chapter 1, Season 8? 9? 8-ish? The volcano's the 8. So she's been here for a while, because in the loops, it's been centuries, not millennia. The Imagine, her past key to her future. What Identity Crisis. The Imagine knows that her mysterious past could remain mysterious forever, and she's fine with it. Totally. Unless you heard something. You just don't want to know her past. She's also... oh wait, no, that story takes place in the past. Never mind. I was going to say in the comic book she should be outside, but never mind. Cuddle Team Leader. Cuddle team leader has been many things to many people. Best friend, soldier, team leader. These days, she fancies herself a roller coaster designer. You ready to strap in? Yeah. Haven. Raised by the island, born to defend it. This is not the island Haven remembers. So remember, Haven is a native to the island, or one of the many natives, and she was raised here. And she was here during the third chapter. I don't think she was. I don't think she. Oh, you know what? She was here at the beginning of the third chapter, wasn't she? Yeah, she's one of the first ones we got. And so she's raised by the island, but she appears to be from this side of the island. Wait, it says, this is not the island Haven remembers. The natural world feels out of sync. None of the plants and animals look the same. Why have the Clombos left? She's a fan of Clombos, I agree. Because someone blew one of them up. Jonesy the First. So my idea is the Clombos might be on the other side of the island, by the way, since they apparently can tunnel underground. Jonesy the First. The battle may never be over, but Jonesy's still the first. And as the first, he's leading the loopers in something. Don't find his thing. Maybe gymnastics? Nah. This is Jonesy the First snapshot after he lived for a few years through a few loops on a bunker underground. Also known as Bunker Jonesy. Bunker Jonesy is a survivalist now. If he can make a camp out of sticks, shoes out of bark, and fishing rod out of one very shiny button, they'll never get trapped in the bunker again. He's got some PTSD issues by the sound of it. Metal Team Leader. It is time for Metal Team Leader to understand peace. Embrace tranquility. Experience the serene stillness of quietly resting by the seaside. Where is she, by the way? I actually don't know. Cuddlepool. Ferocious. Oh, you know what? She might be in the old camp. Ferocious to be furry. All of this talk about peace makes Cuddlepool feel itchy. What's a rude superhero bear to do without villain to fight or a war to win? She'll have to start setting cars on fire or something. Basically, she's Deadpool. Quackling. Quackling? We met Quackling? I don't remember meeting Quackling, honestly. Quackling's planning a fabulous trip around the island. Can't you picture it, Ducky? Wind in your feathers, sun on your beak, the ocean tickling your scaly web toes. Ew. Kyle from Save the World. The island's favorite lumberjack is ready to help rebuilding efforts. He's excited to use all these new exotic trees to get ready for a lot of weird rocking chairs. Cryptic is a collector of sorts. He's interested in your curious relics, artifacts, and collectibles, especially if they're imbued with dark magic. Regular magic. Cryptic, by the way, was that one skin that was accidentally released as a public, and it was supposed to be like I don't know if he was supposed to be released in the store or if he was released to one system or what. They got released in public, so they had to let him go as part of the store items. He comes back every once in a while, I believe. Fish sticks, keep far away from Monkey Master. The greatest Atlian warrior is here to defeat the I.O. Sure, he's extremely late, but some may say he missed the whole battle. In fact, everyone would say that except Fish sticks. So Fish sticks originally showed up in Chapter 1 as Fish sticks, and then he was shown as as a species that was part of the pirate crew in Chapter 8. And then we found out that he's an Atlian from the Chapter 2 other side. They're from an Atlantis area. And that the lady I just played with, the fish lady I just played with, is like his princess or queen or something. This is supposed to be the fishes. That said, to note, the actual fish sticks made it out of the island and was killed quite a few loops ago during the DC event. The fish sticks, all the fish sticks we know, are now just copies. That said, since the real one doesn't exist, a copy could take form as the real one and still escape, I'm assuming. The Foundation. His mission is everything. Leader of the Seven. The Foundation's led loopers to victory. No cost was too great, and no tragedy too bold. Though, in retrospect, maybe the big statue is a bit much. That said, I do believe the Foundation is outside the loop with Prison Jonesy. Both Prison Jonesy, which we saw in the trailer, and this Foundation are just snapshots. Still doing the jobs. Maybe they know they're snapshots, maybe they don't know they're snapshots. It's hard to tell. That said, I like the inside of his gun right there. Let's hit the 0 point in his gun. So we are done. Done. And I will see y'all tomorrow morning. I gotta get ready. If I don't knock over all my internet equipment. I think my bed is too close to the wall again. What the hell? I keep scooting over. Chi, I blame you. I hope y'all have a great week. If I don't see y'all, if I do see y'all tomorrow. Y'all on YouTube, y'all keep being awesome. I love that y'all keep showing up for this. We won't have a non-Fortnite stream till we're done with all this stuff. And then that usually happens in the evenings, so we won't have a Chrono Cross stream till Monday evening if I have the time. So this upcoming Monday evening will be our next Chrono Cross stream. And then we might have an ESO stream sometime in the morning if I find myself with not much to do in Fortnite or whatever. Battle Pass stars? We do have Battle Pass stars. I can get some of them over here. 7, huh? Go ahead and get the most expensive thing. I don't even know. It's a cute dance. I don't know what the words are. Of course, you can't hear it. Shouldn't make third-party emotes part of this. They should make that in the store and give us emotes we can hear. Or, as I've said before, give us third-party emotes with alternate music if we have third-party music to note on. Wouldn't be too hard to do. But I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace and out, guys. Have a good Pride.